Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, well, this is like almost a year ago now, I think, but a while ago we did a video about Miranda Keyes getting infected by the Flood, and, between then and now, a lot of people have been requesting to see other characters infected by the Flood, including Lord Hood. So, without further ado, we finally got around to making Lord Hood infectable by the Flood. It actually took quite a bit more work than getting Miranda Keyes infected by the Flood. Actually, like, getting Lord Hood to be playable also took a little bit of changes and stuff here and there, and it's not quite perfect. You can kind of see there's some weird stuff with his body, dead body physics, namely like there's no ragdoll, but it still works, and now he can be infected by the Flood. So let's see what he looks like he's infected. So one creepy thing is that, like, especially in theater mode, if I pause while he's like mid-infected, his mouth will still be moving, like he's trying to talk or something, which is, I don't know, kind of creepy actually. But that's just because I cut the dialogue off. But theater mode doesn't pause his talking animations. But let's take a look at that again one more time in slow motion and see what his dead body looks like as it gets infected. So it's kind of strange, but like the Flood goes into his leg instead of his chest in this case. But he also has like really weird collisions because like we had to use like a marine collision for him, or at least something very similar to a marine one. And of course he has like really weird like physics models and stuff. So yeah, Lord Hood is not the most compliant model to make infected by the Flood, but we got it to work, and now you can finally see what he looks like getting infected by the Flood. But that's his dead body getting infected. What about a living Lord Hood? So to do that, because his collisions are all weird, he couldn't get the Flood to exactly infect his body. We swapped out the marine ones, because there's a couple marines on this mission that self-infect automatically, like they're scripted to get infected by the Flood anyways, and there's nothing you can really do about them, such as this one right here. So that is what he looks like when he gets infected by the Flood. He does have all the correct animations, such as like the whole snapping his neck thing, which is pretty scary actually for Flood infections. But as you can see, like he doesn't exactly like have the animations correctly. Like his arms get all twisted and everything, and I don't know. If anything, it makes the infection look almost scarier, because like not only does it like make him snap his neck, but it also like stretches his body out like crazy. So and contorts it and distorts the body in like pretty crazy ways. So yeah, it's almost worse. But yeah, so let's watch him get infected live in slow motion. You could see he does not have any like Flood growth on him like some Marines will when they get infected live, but that's that's not entirely uncommon. If you saw my video about if Marine pilots can get infected by the Flood or not. So yeah, but otherwise, he gets all infected and he just instantly like kind of transforms like poof into the Flood combat form. But of course, in this case, he just transforms into regular Flood combat form, human Flood combat form. So we thought we'd have a little bit of fun and make a human Flood combat form that's more recognizable as Lord Hood, like a special Lord Hood combat form. And it's a little silly thing we want to do for fun, but we basically put Lord Hood's hat on a Flood combat form, so it was Lord Hood that was infected. And this only happens to Flood combat forms that get infected if they were Lord Hood. I don't know, like something about like Flood combat forms having like those hats on them, it just looks not only silly, but like, I don't know, almost like I don't really know how to describe it. Almost like cute, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Like just those hats, like it just makes them look less scary in general. But yeah, so it's just a little thing that my buddy Tuco wanted to make, and so there you have it. These are pretty much Flood combat forms with Lord Hood's hat. But yeah, so that basically what Lord Hood is like when he gets infected by the Flood. Naturally, I'm sure there'll be more characters you want to see infected. There's like a couple left in Halo 3 that we can do, if I remember correctly. So we'll definitely get around to those eventually. Now, a lot of people have asked me about Sergeant Johnson getting infected by the Flood. I'm not gonna do that one because there's a glitch you could do in game without modding to get him infected by the Flood. There's a lot of videos on it out there, so I don't think it's necessary for me to do it. But you know, just if you want to see it, you can look this up, I guess. But anyways, there you have it. That is Lord Hood infected by the flood. So hopefully you guys did find that to be interesting, and if you did enjoy this video, as always, make sure to leave a like. You know, like I said, leave your thoughts in the comments. Just any other character you want me to get infected by the flood first. I don't remember how many are left, but you know, just let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to get around to having them infected by the flood. But other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.